Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 3 points of contest to go, so please stay with us here at the Reebok Stadium. This next contest is for 300 grams of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the gold single short strip with black. And the weighing scale 10 stone, 7 pounds. Today he takes part in his 17th professional contest, presenting from Leicester, Lady Walsh. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the silver short strip with green. And the weighing scale 10 stone, 10 pounds. His perfect record is 6 contests, 6 wins. 2 of those wins come by way of knockout. Presenting from Hattersley via the car length and the undefeated Kieran Maher. Andrew Bell, Andrew Rees from Bolton, referee charge of action, played with Steve Gray, all 3-minute rounds.
So the 7th professional outing for Kieran Maher from Hattersley, and he's up against Leicester Walsh from Leicester. Maher at 19, very much the younger of the two, and also the taller, and of course with the striking red hair. Looking to add to his impressive record. 2 KOs in those 6 wins of his. And of course his normal trainer, Bob Shannon, is currently on a plane to Los Angeles with Matthew Hatton for his world title fight. So in the corner, not the familiar face he would normally expect, but Kieran Maher will want to be able to give Bob Shannon a call later and tell him he's won in impressive style. He's looking to unleash now on Leicester Walsh in this near corner. Kieran Maher, of course, one of the promising young crop of Hatton fighters. And a good right hand there through the guard, and another. And then the left jab flashed out by Kieran Maher. Doubling it up again, getting through to the target. And Kieran Maher with some support in the room, and then trapping Walsh in that corner. Just keeping up the pressure. Walsh feet rather implanted and not getting out of that corner. So Kieran Maher then looking to dominate. Walsh will come into the journeyman category, but he's still there to be beaten. And Maher not afraid to unleash, and Walsh looking very, very unsteady on his feet just there. And Maher just needs to carry home the attack, and he could yet find an early finish to this one here. Still in the first round. And there we are, there is the bell to end round 1. Easy, easy, say Kieran Maher's fans. I'm sure he would disagree with that, but at the very least a good effort by the young man from Hattersley. Just taking a breather, not getting too carried away by it all. And so far, Bob Shannon will be pleased to know that his young protege is doing well when he eventually gets to see this tape. So, round 2 of a scheduled 4 between Kieran Maher in the white shorts with the green trim and Lester Walsh in the gold and black spangled shorts. But it's very much Maher on the attack, unleashing again at high guard, the flashing left jab. Maher again, flashing the jab out once more, trapping Walsh back in his own corner. Walsh just turning out of it, but slow footwork. Still Maher shipped one as he came in there from Walsh, walked onto a jab, but looking to unleash still. 2 good jabs get through there. And Maher just pushing him back with a jab, and then looking to follow up with the right hand when the opportunity presents itself. And this time a big right hand does make the mark. And again, another combination, left and right, just rocks Walsh back. Kieran Maher again just keeping up the attack in this second round, having a little bit of a breather, and Walsh then staggered back into his own corner. And Maher again unleashing left and right. Walsh holds on. Still Maher taking the attack to his man. The end of the round, we'll get some thoughts from Mickey Cantwell, who's alongside me here at the Reebok Stadium in Bolton. Again, the Maher jab causing a lot of problems for Lester Walsh. Keeping up a fierce pace is the younger man, just 19 as I said at the start. But Walsh just responding a little bit there. It's all good learning experience for young Kieran Maher. And there is the bell to end round 2. Big round of applause from his fans who've not had too far to travel. Mickey, I know you like the look of Kieran Maher from previous fights, and from what you've seen in this one, he's doing well too.
He certainly is. You know, I think you said it just in that commentary that last round, Nigel. You know, it's a good learning fight for him. You know, 2 rounds in the bank. You know, with Walsh, you know, he's rugged. He's obviously a lot older. There's a lot more fights. So you know, you're going to get the rounds out of him. And I think the key word, as you said, is a learning fight for him.
And before he joined me, I was mentioning the fact that obviously Bob Shannon, who trains him, is on a plane to California at the moment. So that's a bit of an experience for Kieran as well, to suddenly not have his mentor there.
Yeah, that was a really good, again, another good point from yourself. I was thinking that as we're standing in here, you know, he's a young professional and he's training. He said he's travelling obviously for Matthew Atten's world title bid out in Los Angeles, and so again another little learning curve for him, which will put him in good stead for the future.
Certainly would, and Kieran, of course, as a young boxer, is used to having to wait until the main fights are perhaps out the way, and that's certainly the case here tonight. So the whole, thankfully, a lot of people have stayed on to watch, which is good for him. So there's a good atmosphere here, and Kieran Maher getting a lot of support. And this time staying in the centre of the ring, the jab flashing out again, trying to get those combinations going, and tries the uppercut, which didn't make the desired contact, but still he's not afraid to let loose when he thinks the target's there. But it's the jab particularly, Mickey, that seems he's just ramming it out, isn't he?
He certainly is, but you know, even with Walsh, he's very elusive. You know, he's quite experienced. I know he's a lot older, but he doesn't really get hit me. But the shot, as you said, is the jab. Kieran again trying to get that uppercut as he throws that double jab off.
And And he's got such long arms, hasn't he, as well? So that makes the jab even more telling. And then the overhand right actually comes from a long way back too.
Yeah, he's nice and tall for a welterweight, Kieran. You know, I think you'll see him probably growing to a light middleweight, maybe even a middle. You know, still a young man, 19 years of age. But I like the way he's boxing here, Nigel. He's boxing nice and smart. You know, as you said, the crowd has stayed behind to support him. He obviously wants to put on a show, especially with the cameras being here. But this is really nice boxing from him.
Yep, so Kieran Maher just trapping Walsh back in that corner, but the more experienced boxer comes out with a double jab himself, just gives Kieran a little bit of something to think about. Holding on, backing up onto the ropes, and then Maher, as he got away from the ropes, unleashed a right that made contact. But the guard of Lester Walsh is still being held high, and he's, as Mickey said, difficult to hit, but Maher is finding some success again. And these four-rounders, as we said before, a little bit of a sprint as well, Mickey, aren't they? But you can't afford to go too gung-ho. No,
you're right, and they are obviously short, exciting fights. But what it is as well, you've got to be busy, you know, from the off. You know, you can't, especially, you know, as you're the four-rounder, they're short. You must always try and get yourself off straight away. And Kieran's in quite control here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt who's going to win this one. Certainly if it goes the distance, but you never know. But Maher is putting on a very mature performance for a 19-year-old as we come into the last few seconds of round number 3. And you can see why Lester Walsh is so durable. At times he's taken a bit of punishment, but he's still there, strong and providing stiff opposition as we get ready for round 4.
Perfect opposition for Kieran Maher. You know, get the rounds in the bank, get the experience, boxing in nice venues like the Reebok. You know, it's all a good learning curve. So I'm really impressed with Kieran tonight, especially said we know he's training's gone away and he's boxing to orders and doing a really good job.
And Lester Walsh, shows like this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for boxers like him, would it?
No, again, another good point, Nigel. You know, they're the backbone of our sport. You know, these are the guys that come on, you know, not just make up the numbers, they save your show, you know. They also put the prospects, you know, through their paces, you know, and they learn them the trade. And this is exactly what Lester Walsh is doing with Kieran Maher tonight.
Certainly is. So here we are, the 4th and final round then. Kieran Maher well in front at the moment and looking to finish it in fine style. But Lester Walsh is not going to go down with a whimper, and here comes Kieran Maher. I think the corner had told him, you know, let's show everybody what you can do, and as the uppercut flashes in there after the jab. But Lester Walsh again not going to want to be stopped. He'll want to be back out fairly soon, one would think. So he's going to put up a stiff fight right to the end of this round, but again trapped in this corner as he spent a lot of this contest trapped against the ropes in the blue corner, being pushed back.
Yeah, the pattern's been the same from round 1. Now Kieran Maher being the aggressor, Lester Walsh, you know, going on the back foot, and obviously not so much surviving, but like, you know, trying to be elusive. But I think Kieran's having his best round so far. He's getting through with cleaner shots, especially that uppercut a little bit earlier.
And I think the age difference is probably going to tell a bit, even in a fight like this. Has his glove split? I think it has. Kieran split his glove. So
yeah, well noticed by the referee, because that obviously, you know, could cause a cut on his opponent's face. So that was well spotted, and obviously we've got a timeout while the glove gets replaced by the boxing ball of control.
Good one for what happened next, I think, there, Mickey.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think, you know, down the line, when we're sitting watching TV, you know, what on one of them quiz shows. Please tell us now what happened after this.
Well, it's a shame because there wasn't that much longer left, but as I say, a bit of a timeout. Hopefully there's a glove not too far away. I'm not sure the manufacturers will be too pleased either.
This is also important for Kieran, you know, keep his concentration.
I remember his debut, wasn't it? It was when the lights went out, so he's not had it the easy way, really, has he?
No, again, another learning curve for him. He seems to be having it all in a short space of time in a few fights, but it's really important. He keeps his wits about him. You know, he's not, as you said, there's not long to go left in this contest. And as you can see, Robert Smith, the boxing board of control secretary, searching for the glove, and hopefully any second now we're going to get one.
It's quite something having the big boss man of the sport actually going in, running off and getting you a replacement glove, isn't it?
Just shows how hands-on Robert is, you know, and that's why I think everyone admires him in the role he does, you know. And funny enough, the lights have gone out again. I think Kieran Maher might have a bit of a bock on us.
I think the Sky TV lights have just been turned out. That's because the guys want to go home, I think. But we're staying here on Hatton TV for you. And yeah, Kieran Maher then having his replacement glove put into place, and shortly we'll be underway with probably only about a minute left in the round, I think. Right, so there we go. All is mended. And whatever you do, Kieran, don't split it again. Otherwise, we've got a problem. Well, that's one of the strangest things I've seen in a long while. But anyway, there we go. We're back in action again. And Kieran Maher looking just to finish it off in the half light.
Shows good footwork, Kieran Maher. You know, for someone quite tall for the weight, shows really good balance and ring craft. This is nice from him here. You know, finishing the stronger. Showing a good variety of shots to head and body.
And making good use of the replacement right glove there.
Yeah, he certainly is. He hasn't wasted no time getting back into the action.
It would have been very easy to just lose all the rhythm and just go off the boil for the last few seconds, but he's far from that. He's just really stepped up the pace.
He certainly has. It seems like, you know, he's really warmed up. I think maybe, hopefully next contest, I think he can graduate up to 6 rounds. He's certainly ready for it. He's really finishing strong here. Showing a nice cluster of punches. Again, another impressive performance from him, Nigel.
Yes, definitely. There certainly is.
What I've noticed though as well, you know, as his career develops, like, you know, he's actually taking his time and giving himself that bit of space where before, when he first started, you know, rushed in a little bit. Now, all again learning, but he's picking his punches. Like even here, he's looking to feint and get off with that nice long jab. It's really nice to see.
Yes,
giving himself that bit of distance between his opponent while his opponent's backed onto the ropes.
And there we are. That's the end of the contest, and no surprise, who's the winner? Easy, easy is the fans chant. Never easy to get in there in the ring, is it?
No, it's not. And I think, you know what would be quite nice when he rings Bob Shannon tomorrow in LA, telling him that he's, you know,